Rolling.
No, don't do it.
I'm not there yet, so just give me a...
Don't.
You do it. I got no
Just give me a
place to
sec.
go.
I do that all
you
the
do
time.
it.
Don't you quit. Don't. I got nowhere else to go.
I got nowhere else to go.
What's that from?
Just give me an Oscar. Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
What
What?
think about it for a second. Officer and a what?
New movie
The
recording.
Unfunny Stripes, I like to call it.
Yeah, it's horrible shit.
I also called the second half of Stripes the Unfunny Stripes.
What do you mean, when they're the EM50?
No, I mean there's a fair amount of unfunny stuff going on in there.
There is. No, you can definitely go make yourself a steak-em for like most of the last 15 minutes.
Yeah. Once they leave basic training, it's over.
Yeah. Once the plot kicks in,
even
you're
at
like,
the very
all
end,
right.
cut me some slack, Jack, or what? That's that, Jack.
It's actually not a very good movie. It's got its moments, though, but it's not.
Yeah. Some people swear, but I was talking about this with somebody else. Somebody was saying that, you know, they don't, somebody was saying they're not into Caddyshack, that they kind of missed the boat with it. They're not into it. I'm like, I feel exactly the same way about Stripes. I'm just not into Stripes, and some people love it.
They're wrong.
I mean, the whole Stripes, the whole movie is when they're just sitting around introducing each other. That's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
You got that scene.
The first like half hour of that movie is kind of great.
I don't like to be touched.
Just keep your knee hooks off.
Yeah.
Lighten up, Francis.
Maybe we should do the Stripes minute, but only like the first half of the movie.
Yeah. The Stripes first 45 minutes.
All right, let's get this going. We haven't even started yet.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Welcome back to the already in progress Blues Brothers Minute. This is the show where we sit around and talk about Stripes and Caddyshack and then start the show and talk about the Blues Brothers 2 minutes at a time. I am Tom Taylor, and with me, as usual, as per regular, is my friend Mike DeMaria.
I'm not going to say it. Don't you
say it.
Jerk off. Jerk off.
Say it. Jerk off.
What movie is that from, huh? Say it.
I know
Goodfellas. Goodfellas.
Yeah. He's talking about ping, pong, ping.
Bing,
bing,
bong,
bang, zoom.
Bing.
Don't you say it. Don't you say it. He lifted his head up. Don't you say it. Jerk off. Oh. No,
Speaking
I'm not
of
going to say
jerk-offs and Goodfellas, here's Dan
guy.
Lewis also.
Hey, speaking of funny guys.
Hey. Look at him. He's a clown. He's here to amuse us. Thanks, Dan. That was real nice of you.
Right.
Listen, before we start to get into our sidetracks, we're here to talk about minutes 53 and 54 of the extended edition of the Blues Brothers, which features the Bad News Bears dad coughing because Jake just slapped him on the back, and then Jake finally gets Mr. Fabulous to give up that high-paying gig and accept his fate. And then we cut to somewhere in Illinois. Henry Gibson with a bullhorn. The leader of the American Socialist White People's Party.
Yeah.
It only took about 50 minutes to get to the real movie here.
Oh my God. You know what? It fades to black, and then it fades back to the crowd screaming and everything, and you're out in the sunshine. You're like, oh my gosh, like the movie just started. It's like that was just an overture to the movie. This is great.
Now
Mike,
it started. You've been wanting to do it, so go ahead and do it for us.
What, sir?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and do the speech for us.
What speech? Oh yeah. Well, we're not there yet. We're not there.
Oh,
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we're not to the Nazis yet.
I know I'm itching to do it.
Oh, that's the best that speech. But there's a great part in that. It's probably one of the best lines ever in that.
Yeah,
in that one.
Yeah.
No, but
stay tuned.
Yeah. Before we leave
still in the restaurant, for fuck's sake.
Let's milk what's in here first.
You know, the
Plenty
woman,
to go around.
The rich woman's dress is the most offensive thing worn in this entire movie.
The wife at the table.
Second to that is the Nazi outfits that later on in the.
There's all sorts of offense going on.
Yeah. I'm going to turn around and make the same joke again that I made a second ago.
You hate that. That really bothers you.
It's a dumb, and it's one of those.
You know what's weird?
I don't like John Belushi that much in this. Like, it's not like I'm not seeing it really. I have to say.
I fully get what you're saying, and again, like I said this last time, you're not technically wrong at all. But I kind of disagree still. Like it's still funny, even though it doesn't work the way it probably should. It's really funny. And I often have a problem with John Belushi too, but I like this moment. It's
okay. Well, we'll
funny.
have to disagree on it, but I understand what you're saying.
All right, I got you. But now we're kind of building we're building something here. We started a couple minutes ago. We're building on the Mr. Man, right?
Mr. Man.
Yeah,
You're
Man.
with me, right?
Mr. Man.
Okay, don't jump ahead of me. Even
I'm not
if
going
you
to
get
jump
it.
ahead, but can I catch everyone up? No, go ahead.
This is Mike's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So what we started with the Mr. Man. Mr. Man. They went right into, I want a hamburger, I want a cheeseburger. Then Dan, pretty,
Toby Wong.
in a genius move, Toby Wong.
Fucking Charlie
Toby Chong, fucking Charlie Chan.
Yeah.
Now, all right, now, stay with me here because it's going to work.
Do it. I'm with you.
And we're gonna play it out, and what's gonna follow is we're gonna play this whole sequence out. And I have a feeling that the sequence is gonna keep going. This is gonna be something that's right. But so you got that sequence. You've gotten this far. Now I'm gonna say it, and then Tom, we're gonna play it right after that. Okay.
Okay.
So you got the Mr. Man. I want a hamburger. I want a cheeseburger. Toby Wong. Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan. Sir, that sequence.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sir,
that's it.
All right, that's
what a
it.
Random, stupid, amazing thing we've stumbled on. This is really kind of awesome.
Now we haven't played it yet. And we're gonna play it right now. But but we're gonna play that sequence that's already there. But then the whole sir, because then he inflects up at the end. Sir. Yeah.
That always makes you really we'll play it first now.
Mr. Man.
I want a hamburger, no a cheeseburger.
Toby Wong. Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan.
Sir!
So that sequence is growing now, and I have a feeling that this is going to be like we're just adding train cars to it now.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right.
That's what it is.
His extended sir thing always makes you really anxious because it seems uncomfortable for the actor to do. Like he has to keep saying sir, but he has to do it a little differently, and it should build a little bit, but it always feels like super unnatural, and he just has to, he's not doing anything. He's just sitting there saying sir over and over again to a guy who's not listening to him.
Right.
And it always makes me a little anxious.
It's sort of like
Mr. Fabulous. Mr. Fabulous just gave up on his job pretty quickly, right?
He did.
He could have done
Jake
both
says,
for a while.
if you say no, we'll eat here breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day from now on. And he could easily just say no because I'll tell the cops you're coming and they'll arrest you and send you back to Joliet. You're on parole.
I think if they want to reduce turnover, then I think they should not reserve the maitre d' job for down and out musicians.
Yeah, right. Whose partners will come back anytime, and
they could come in,
coerce them into joining.
We
the
lose
band
more
again.
people that way. Why Mick Jagger was just in here last week.
Yeah. Then
what's
his name showed up.
Then once Mr. Fabulous just sits down and starts checking the bottle, he's just quit his job. I immediately can just hear, him saying, "You'll never get Mr. Fabulous out of that high-paying gig."
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, you got Mr. Fabulous out of that high-paying gig.
Oh my God, how'd you get Mr. Fabulous?
All the stockings.
I keep thinking, do you think it's weird that they came to Mr. Fabulous first and not? Hey, look, it's my son. Come here.
Oh, here we go.
Nobody.
Here we go.
Son. I love you.
It's podcasting, Tom. Nobody can see.
You're on the show. Say goodnight. Say goodnight as loud as you can.
Good night!
Oh!
You know what? Let's teach that kid some fucking manners. Somebody's got to talk to that kid.
He's going to blow out a tonsil doing that.
Fucking ears are bleeding right now because of some kid screaming in my ear at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Come in, smack that kid.
What was I saying? I was saying something awesome.
Teach him the hamburger, cheeseburger, Mr. Man, Toby Wong sequence and have him do that at top decibels.
Oh, that'd be great. That'll be your new
next
ringtone.
Week. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he probably won't get it. He won't understand it, just like Airplane. He won't get it.
You have to live through
it.
By the way, it's not. I'm not done yet. It's not, it's not spoon fed to him like Raiders of the Lost Ark that they watch it 64 times.
Right.
He's only watched it once. I was saying recently on this show that I need to show him Airplane, and I've been re-listening to the Caddyshack Minute a lot lately, and like 2 years ago I was saying the same thing, so I haven't progressed at all on that front.
That movie
my son
getting any younger.
Yeah, but do you think that is it weird that they didn't go get McIntyre Murphy and Blue Lou, who would supposedly be slightly easier gets, who have slightly less high-paying gigs that they might be less eager to leave, and then come and get Mr. Fabulous? I mean, it works out fine, obviously.
Well, maybe it's just the sequence. They just went to see him. They just went to see them at the Armada Room. Maybe they just went from the Armada Room to Chez Paul.
Yeah,
it's like closest.
It's nighttime.
They drove all the way from Cicero to go in. So I wonder where the diner is located, where Aretha Franklin works and with her husband.
But it's closed because it's the middle of the night. They got to go there in the middle of the day.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's true.
And then we cut to an angry mob of 14 people.
There's more than 14 people in this.
Yeah,
that's true. But still, it's like they shot it in such a way where it doesn't. They're trying to make it look like a bigger mob than it actually is. There's nobody behind.
Instead
that
of day for night, it's 14 for 100.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is just the. You just say this is just anger. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just people crawling.
Anger.
There's people like really getting to it, and there's some people just like shadow boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little kid just kind of like going, I'm angry.
Yeah, and there's like an old farmer physically fighting with the police.
I saw that one, yeah.
with the suspenders on. He's like pissed.
That's incredible.
It's great.
They're all furious at Henry Gibson, one of the greatest men who ever lived.
Henry Gibson, the greatest.
This one guy's yelling, why don't you go back where you belong?
All right.
Which strikes me as like a very weird thing to yell.
I was going to get to that. I think
you were.
Bring it up. Yes.
I'll let you
make a good point. It's funny because the protesters are yelling the things that they would be saying to them.
Exactly.
You see what I'm getting?
Yeah,
right.
I do.
They're throwing
back where you came from.
Right.
That's the line of a racist.
The crowd is using it's almost like we're beating them at their own game.
Yeah.
Maybe that bridge is
using Nazi rhetoric.
Maybe that
against you.
Maybe that bridge is that's the line between Indiana and Illinois, and it goes, go back to where you came from.
Go back where you belong.
Where all the Nazis live in Illinois.
Oh my God.
I love that.
I just stopped. I'm looking at it. I just stopped it.
Yeah.
And just randomly, and it's just like it's just a random picture of the guy being held out with the cops, and he's just got two middle fingers in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy from behind with the middle fingers.
Yeah.
Or the other guy, yeah. Oh, it's good.
We should point out this is based on a real thing that just 3 years before this movie came out or so in Skokie, the what was it? What were they called? They weren't the
Skokie,
they were not the American Socialist White People's Party. They were the National Socialist Party of America, and they wanted to have a march in, I think, Chicago, and Chicago wouldn't let them.
Yeah.
And the ACLU of all people, were like, "Hey, quit being mean to the National Socialist Party of America."
Well, yeah, that's what the ACLU does.
I know it is. It's weird, but it is.
But a National Socialist, but that's actually. I didn't know that these places they usually don't go right for the Hitler. Do you know what I mean? Like, they tend to sort of try to dress it up a little differently, Right. They don't normally just go, yep, this is the same party, just in this country.
Yeah.
It's a crazy.
The National Sunshine
Party of America.
How many people
could there possibly be in the National Socialist Party of America?
I think you're looking at them.
More of a soiree than a party.
Yeah, get together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the Supreme Court said, I guess you're allowed to march.
Yeah, and then nobody pays attention to them because it's insane.
Yeah.
And it's like...
What's interesting is he says here, so he says...
Go ahead, Mike.
He's saying, there's a couple things here. He says the swastika is calling you the ancient sacred symbol of your race.
He's talking to Indians.
Yeah, he must be talking to right. Because obviously it's a Hindu symbol, but it's reversed. It's flipped the other way.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think it's
where are they using that logic? Yeah. Where are they using that logic from? That the ancient sacred symbol of your race.
That's revisionist stuff, right? They're just
since the beginning of time,
6,000 years ago.
Dan, you should tell the swastika story that your friend and our friend from the wedding.
Oh yeah, it's just my friend Anjali was going to get married, and her mom was arranging the wedding and all this. She was doing all this, and she has a very big, grand wedding with and she had all these. She just kept trying to do these mailers for everybody, these really beautiful mailers that they sent out, save the date and whatever, and everything had swastikas on it. And my friend Anjali was like, "Mom, you can't. I just don't want any swastikas on stuff, And she's like, "Why? What are you talking about?" And then she kept remaking the envelopes, and they would have smaller and smaller swastikas on it. Just trying to slip it by.
I'm not following this. Why was she putting swastikas on it?
Because it's a symbol of peace in the Hindu.
It wasn't the Nazi one.
Do people still try to do that? Do they still try to
yes.
Well, listen.
No, if you go to India, you see it. It's reversed. It's flipped. It's gone the other way.
It's flipped, and I think it's straight up and down and not inverted. Diagonal, right, Mike?
Yeah, it's not as. You look at it and you could say, okay, that's a little different. It's not as harsh,
right?
It's not as. Doesn't reek of death like this one does.
Yeah, it doesn't say final solution, down with Jews and homosexuals. It says more like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, well, because it's
have a samosa.
I think that's kind of why they chose that symbol, because it's in I don't know if it's Hindu.
It's like a smiley face.
No, it's a symbol of peace. Mm-hmm, so they took it, the Nazis took it and flipped it, inverted it, almost a way of saying the opposite of peace.
Well, I don't know.
Death and destruction.
To be fair,
fear, famine, and pestilence.
To be fair, in ways that I cannot believe I'm saying to defend the Nazis on this, they were looking for peace. That the means were very unpeaceful.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you asked them what they were looking for, and if they were looking for peace, they would have said yes. They're just nuts. Genocidal maniacs.
Wow. Yeah. Peace in their time.
Yeah. Right.
Peace of what if I have no idea?
What's I going to say about
eye roll?
Oh, yeah.
So there's go ahead.
Well, by the way, so she made her mom's like, just a little one. And she's like, no swastikas. I have to tell you, you can't send those around to people's houses in America. Anyway,
yeah.
And then when I finally arrived at the party, there was a big swastika on the table in beans and lentils. It was like a swastika
art.
sculpture.
Wow. Oh yeah.
And it was hey, I thought you said amazing. No swastika. She's like, listen, I had to let her put one swastika on there somewhere, otherwise she wouldn't leave me alone.
Wow. I get wanting to reappropriate it and use it in its proper intended meaning and stuff, but you also kind of have to recognize it's not gonna not everyone's gonna be up on there like me. I didn't get that it was
right.
I knew that it was older than the Nazis and stuff, and that it wasn't always an evil thing. But a lot of people are not going to get that.
It's very similar to the Charlie Chaplin mustache.
Yeah, I was.
Go ahead,
or even just the name Adolf.
Go ahead and reappropriate the Charlie Chaplin mustache all you want, but it's not going to go very well.
Well, my grandfather, my grandfather had that mustache. I got pictures of him all around with that, with the little.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because that was the style of the time.
Sure.
And Hitler just destroyed it for everybody.
He fucking ruined it.
You know what? He fucking ruined it.
Worst thing he ever did.
He ruined the Hindu symbol of peace and a very fashionable look that we'd probably still be sporting
reasonable
today.
Mustache.
Yeah. Very, aerodynamic and
that's a cool mustache. For all I know, I don't know. I can't be objective about it anymore.
It works for the guy from Sparks.
And you know what else? It's like the neo-Nazis, the skinheads of today, ruined a fantastic look of, black Doc Marten boots with white laces.
Yeah.
Or the red laces.
It's actually a really sharp look.
It's a sharp look.
The white laces is even better. It's really sharp. Like your very oiled Doc Martens where they have a little shine to them, and you have the white laces to them. They pop.
Right.
But you can't walk around like that.
Yeah.
You just can't do it because of white power.
Exactly. You can't do it. God damn it, these guys, they ruin everything.
They ruin everything. They took a great mustache. They took a beautiful symbol of peace,
Yeah.
And they took the white laces on the black Doc Martens and just fucking took it right from us.
They also ruined trains running on time. Now when trains run on time, I just like, fuck you.
It's not a badge of honor anymore.
Yeah, right.
No, but that's how they got you. Well, that's how they got you. That's how they got the, they took power and they said, hey, you know what the first thing we do? Make the trains run on time. Everybody's like, you know what? These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just follow them blindly.
It's like giving a big tax.
Imagine what he could do with Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so, again, this is going to make another Quentin Tarantino reference because I have a problem with this of these. So, Inglourious Bastards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got that movie.
Yeah.
And then I have a problem with a lot of this, and it's kind of like the Gladiator in the movie Gladiator, the inconsistencies. Like during the movie of the Gladiators, they're calling it the Colosseum when it wasn't the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Oh,
it wasn't named the Colosseum to the Middle Ages. Okay.
They also didn't speak
fine.
English.
I get that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, with just a Shakespearean English accent.
Right.
What in thou mind have that in thou had? I can't do it.
Colosseum then didst thou in thine mind?
Wait, I think I'm having a stroke because I can't. Wait, I think I'm having a stroke because I can't get that line. What in thou mind have thou had? What is it?
No. Do it again.
What didst thou? Go ahead.
What didst thou in thou mind have?
Not thou. Replace the second thou with a thy, and then you're good. Go.
Yeah. What
in
then?
No, just do it because
What didst thou?
What then didst thou in thy mind have?
Okay, God, I'll never do that, but that's okay.
Try the wine.
Another glass.
You're saying
Yarblacos.
No.
Yarblacos to thee and thine. All right. Now what I was trying to say was
bullshit ones.
So the plot big bullshit Yarblacos to thee and thine. It's like saying Yarblacos to you and yours, right?
You and yours.
Yeah.
Thee and thine is the same as
you and
Merry
your
Christmas,
family,
and
everyone you know. Bullshit.
That'll be your Christmas card.
Big hairy, smelly Yarblacos.
Stinky balls in your face and your family's face.
In your family's face, your dog's face, fucking mailman,
everyone you know, everyone you encounter.
Everybody is considered yours.
Person
piss in your gas tank. Yeah.
Go piss in the gasoline.
Go piss in the gasoline.
Go piss in the gasoline in your car. Your Blockos to your mom's face. Hope your dad's car doesn't work in the morning. To thee and thine.
To thee and thine.
Yeah.
And
great bullshit or Blockos.
Bullshit your Blockos to birds and
a pox on your house and his house, and your Blockos to your mother. How about that?
Right.
Fuck you,
Merry
stupid.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, fuck you, stupid. Hookah. Hookah to you and yours.
And who gives a shit?
No.
Oh, boy.
Less like a stroke, more like a respiratory problem, I would say.
No, what I was trying to say is...
I'm no doctor. The Jew.
I'm no doorknob either.
Is using.
No.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead.
Breathe.
What I'm trying to say.
Put your arms over
I'm
your
trying.
Oh God!
I'd be crying like De Niro in a minute.
No, tough couple of weeks for Mike.
What I'm trying to say, a couple of weeks. What I'm trying to say is, all right. So the plot of that movie is they put together a ragtag group of
team.
Right, a team of Jewish soldiers to go hunt Nazis. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because of what the Nazis did to the Jews, correct?
What they were doing, yeah.
But we all know that nobody knew what they were doing to the Jews until after the war was over.
Well, did people have an idea, though, at least?
We didn't know about the camps, but we knew about, we knew they were being rounded up and stuff, didn't we? No?
No.
Oh.
We didn't know. I'm almost positive that they did not know until they liberated the camps what was really going on.
Or maybe they didn't know the extent of it. I have heard that before, that it was kind of something, this horrible reality that was sort of uncovered after the fact, but they must have known on some level, that there was...
You're right.
Because there was a lot of rhetoric and stuff leading up to it. But yeah, I mean, you make a good point. I don't know if they knew they discovered those camps and freed those people.
And there were people trying to get out.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Still a good movie.
Something.
All right.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry, I almost died getting that out.
But
you did.
Can I do it now, please?
Yeah, yes, please. Go ahead.
The floor recognizes Mike DiMaria.
Yeah. Right. Can we do it more like Mystery Science Theater would do it? Tom and I will be like the protesters, like quietly in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
How'd you go back where you came from?
Oh, there's the siren. Go.
Wait, hold on.
Sirens. Here come the cops. They're going to take you away.
Fuck off.
The police.
He's not going to do it.
He's not.
Ready?
I'm using all my best yelling.
Wait, hold on. Just give me a second there.
All right.
The best line.
Ready?
The Jews are using the blacks as muscle against you.
I don't like your kind. You're from Illinois.
Back to where you belong.
And you are left.
What are you gonna do about it, Whitey? Just sit there? No. You're gonna join with us.
Fuck you.
Go back to where you belong.
What are you gonna do about it, Whitey?
His whole cadence is fantastic.
What are you gonna?
Nashville?
What's that? Sorry, Tom.
He's in Nashville. He's Haven Hamilton in Nashville.
Yeah.
Henry Gibson is.
Yeah. Great Henry
fantastic.
Gibson.
Yeah.
I did many things.
I want to interject that.
Remind us, Tom, what you did some research on Henry Gibson.
Yes. I did do in the past some research on Henry Gibson. And what I found out was that he's an American actor, singer, songwriter, best known for his roles as time as a cast member of Rowan and Laugh-In. And, he was Wilbur. I didn't know that. He was the voice of Wilbur in Charlotte's Web, the old cartoon movie. Ah, hi, Sam.
Oh,
my son's
Jesus.
back down here again. You going to bed? I'm very fond of you, Sam. I love you very much. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Come here so I can punch you in the stomach.
What are we supposed to do now?
This is just ridiculous.
All right, I'm getting back to my show now, Sam. Everyone's yelling at me for being too good of a dad. I punched my son in the stomach, and now he's laid out on the floor. No, he's awesome. He's awesome in everything he's in, and he's the best.
I love him in The Burbs.
I forgot he was in The Burbs. You know what he is? He's not only was he an Altman guy, he was a Joe Dante guy. Joe Dante put him in tons of stuff like The Burbs.
Oh, right. Hey,
yeah.
I just saw that he's in The Nutty Professor. What did he play in The Nutty Professor?
You love that's on my list of movies to never see because you recommended them.
I got to give a shout out to the authenticity of the way the cops are holding back the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So I think this has got to be a technique they teach you in
movie
in
cop
the academy.
School. It's a Red Rover.
So they're all like, is that what that is?
Well, they say when we were kids we played Red Rover, and you had to lock hands and someone would have to run through the Red Rover.
Isn't that from the Dirty Dozen? Red Rover send. What did he say?
Yeah, that's it.
I gotta say they also do that in The Burbs. Mentioned less than a minute ago.
Oh yeah, The Burbs.
Yeah. But yeah, their arms they're grabbing each other's belts, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So they're linked at the belt, so they can't break through.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
That's
because I'm looking at it. Because what I'm doing, because I'm looking, and I'm just doing like I advise everybody to do this: is get the clips of when they're showing the crowd.
Yeah.
And just hit the space bar and stop it, start it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the expression on people's face goes from this intense anger to like just kind of holding back a laugh.
Oh.
Because they're acting. Because it's like the director's saying, okay, just get angry and just
you're so
they're doing that.
It's hard to keep that up.
But they're doing it, but then every so often they're coming out of character and kind of like smirking a little bit.
It's hard to look authentically angry, I think.
They're linked. Each cop is holding the belt of the cop next to him.
Yeah. It's called the elephant walk. No, come on.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
That does seem good. And except for that farmer breaks through and starts punching cops.
Yeah, farmer. And he's going the wrong way, right? Like, he's more mad at the cops now. Like, he's on the other side of the cops with his back to the Nazis. He might just be an
I'm here to punch
anti-cop
somebody.
guy.
Who's that? The farmer?
Yeah, the farmer.
Yeah.
Gosh, maybe he's actually there for the. Is there anybody there who's into the Nazis besides the Nazis?
What are you gonna do about it, Whitey?
Whitey, just sit there. Of course not.
There's that one real weird looking Dwight Schrute looking guy, in the Nazi.
Oh yeah, purebred.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of like
he probably has hip dysplasia because he's too much of a purebred.
Of the purity of his Aryan blood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's disgusted by the people.
The farmer's got like the farmer's almanac in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Just in case.
He's got poor Richard's almanac so he knows when to reap and sow and
and punch.
And punch.
Flash funk.
Junkyard dog.
Yeah.
Blue meanie, berserker.
Blue Marini. Blue Meanie. Blue Marini.
Go to hell, you bastard. Go back to where you came from.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what do you mean?
They got some really vociferous people. There's a little kid.
Libertyville.
I was going to say that little girl's like right between the cop's legs and she's like laughing.
Yeah.
Like beating her hands like she's playing a drum.
She's yelling, "You shave your ass."
Yeah, right. Joke's on her, though,
White
man.
men.
You know all those Nazis shave their ass every day.
Yeah, they
Just
do.
keep it
way ahead of you, sister. Well, if we don't have anything else to say about the Nazis in these minutes, then we should probably just mumble something about trivia. Oh, my Lord.
Should we do Nazi trivia?
Could be like
Nazi God.
Should we do Nazi trivia?
Illinois Nazi trivia?
No, let me see here. Let me see.
I'm not going to type that in,
as Mike looks this up.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you know what? Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't think I should type that in.
Put it in,
You're probably fine. No, you're doing research for a paper.
As
soon as I put it into Google.
I
put it into Google.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do Nazi trivia.
Just don't press enter.
No, I'll do it. As soon as I hit enter, the alarm's going to go.
It's the same website, Fun Trivia. That doesn't sound...
Hey!
Play this hour's Nazi... Wait, let me see here. 16 questions.
Who stays up all night I went down the rabbit hole with the Nazi trivia. Let me tell you, I got no sleep.
Next thing you know, I'm
Next
on
thing you know,
Stormfront.
the alarm's going off, and I got to go back to my job as the night watchman at the Hormel plant.
This quiz has been selected as an editor's choice.
Oh.
Start now.
The good stuff.
Start now, and the button is real big. It looks like as soon as I click it, I'm going right onto a list.
Yeah.
The button is your thumbprint.
Giant button.
Oh no! Get out of here! Oh no! Get out of here! Get out of here!
Exit!
Abort. It says, go. It says like we'll send you give your email address and we'll send the code to your email account.
Are you dead serious?
Oh, forget that.
Yeah, I'm out. Wait, now
there's one
called
a lot
of fun trivia.
There's one like where the hit from Google is all Nazi Germany trivia quizzes and games.
Oh my god!
What the hell?
Just do Caddyshack trivia.
Yeah.
No, I'm riding this one out.
All right. Maybe just do the Caddyshack trivia questions, but do them in a German accent.
Okay.
They bought land on the Great Wall of China. Which side? It's a popcorn fart.
What is East Germany's capital? Berlin, Wuppertal, Hamburg.
I gotta say Berlin.
Berlin.
Right?
Ich mein Berliner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Correct.
Ebra.
All right, next.
Hey.
Ebra, ich bin ein Berliner.
Ebra.
Vote Quimby.
All right. What is West Germany's capital?
Bonn.
Berlin.
Munich.
Oh.
Bonn or Bremen?
Bonn. It's Bonn.
I'll go with
correct.
Dan on this.
Wow, it says. Wow.
Wow, you know a ton
You're
about
awesome.
Nazis.
And now what is the capital? Stuttgart, Bonn, or Berlin? These are like Germany questions.
It's Berlin.
Yeah.
Christ's sakes.
God bless it. Where's
Berlin.
the
Not
Nazis?
a Nazi question. It's a Germany
Riding on the
question.
metro.
What is a famous Formula One driver?
What?
This is Germany.
Michael
Schumacher. I'm out of here.
God
I'm out of here.
damn
This
it.
is bullshit.
His name is Michael Schumacher.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing some friendly
Ich bin ein finished with this shit.
Yeah, I took it back. What sounded like it was going to be good just fucking sucked. I went on a list for nothing.
Yeah,
right.
I'm sorry, Mike. If you're arrested between now and next time, that'll be funny.
Oh, this is good. Oh, this might be good.
What is it?
Oh, page not found. It was the quiz was take this quiz to see if you're a Nazi.
Oh my God!
Boy,
that would have been a good one.
Yeah,
make it easy for the FBI.
Right.
Yeah. Do the footwork for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Skull structure is important. True or false?
All right, I've got a Caddyshack trivia card here. Let's just do some Caddyshack trivia and go to
All
bed.
right, hit the music.
For God's sake. Hey, Caddyshack trivia coming at you. All right, this is a par 4, everybody. That's exciting. Lots of ways to win. Lou.
Which of the Denuncio brothers? No, go ahead.
Lou always asks caddies to do what? Tuck in their shirts, shine golf clubs, pick up litter, or behave.
Oh, it's the litter. They're talking about the litter, but one time it's blood. I guess it's...
Yeah. It's pick up litter. Okay. When does Ty like to golf? Morning, afternoon, evening, or night?
Night.
Does he?
Likes the night putt.
No,
that was Mitch Kumstein.
That was Mitch Kumstein. And then he practices at night. That's just more like cramming.
I don't know about this question. I sense there's something wrong in this, that we know the movie better than they do situation.
The answer is morning, which I guess is right. I mean, we see like Danny goes to work in the morning, and the first thing he does is take Ty out. So I guess that works. Before the big match, who does Al receive a call from? Bookie, stockbroker, relative, lawyer. I think it's a stockbroker, right?
Yeah, because
he like sell. No, it's then buy.
Buy. Right.
Yeah.
It is a stockbroker. Yes. Okay. And finally, who does Spaulding stumble past upon exiting the dining hall?
Oh, the
Dr. Beeper and his girlfriend, the Smailses, Ty and Lacey, or an anonymous couple?
It's Dr. Beeper. Because they just got out of the Porsche, so they pass him on the way, don't they? Or no, wait.
This is a really good trick question. You're falling flat on your face, Dan Lewis.
I got it. No. It wasn't because he throws up in the car. No, right. Dr. Beeper and his date are not even around. They come out later and sit in the puke.
Oh, I know who it is.
That's the sound of them sitting in the puke.
It's Elihu.
It is not. It's an anonymous couple. Just a random couple.
Oh, my God.
I just listened to that episode the other day, and it's great. And Mike talks about the streak that he had going for 40-something years.
Oh, the throw-up streak. Barfing. Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Are you back on a new streak?
It's a really hard episode to listen to, but it's fascinating and really good.
Mike, are you still on your streak, or had it ended when we talked about it?
No, I had brought up my streak. I had a streak from 1993 until 2015.
Where he didn't, just to give a little background, where he didn't vomit for, I guess
and that was, and I remember
23 years.
And you said, and the one thing that took me out, that was the joke about it, is I just finished a workout.
Yeah.
What, do you need a workout or something? What, do you own a gym? No. I was in the gym and I came out and it was too hot outside.
Oh.
And you made fun of me, so I got in my car and I was driving and I said, "Oh no, I don't feel so well." And I pulled over and I said, "Oh no!" And I opened up my mouth. And I had that decades-long streak, and the one thing that took me out was it was too hot outside.
Oh yeah.
And you go into detail about things that much more powerfully should have made you barf and did not. But if you want to hear all that, go to minute 36 of Caddyshack.
Right. Okay. But here,
highly recommended.
All right. He was in charge of the SS. Klaus Barbie.
Wait, what?
He was in charge of the SS.
Okay,
Klaus
go ahead.
Barbie, Rudolf Hess, Hans Amur, or Heinrich Himmler.
Himmler.
All right.
Sure.
Right, I'm putting that in there. Next question. But that reminds me of the old famous Woody Allen joke. You remember? He was talking about his wife. You know, she'd cook up her Nazi recipes.
No.
Chicken Himmler.
Chicken Himmler.
He founded the anti-Semitic newspaper Der Stürmer. Max Amann, Julius Streicher, Alfred Rosenberg, or Adolf Hitler.
I'm doubting is a Rosenberg. Give me one of the first two guys.
I think it was Max Amann. But isn't that the guy? No, that's no. It's going to be because Max Amann is the character from Schindler's List.
Oh.
The one that shoots people from the balcony.
Oh, okay.
All right. The next question was Julius Streicher. He oversaw the essay, but was murdered by Adolf. I don't want to do this anymore. It's making me ill. I tried.
Here we go.
I'm trying.
He's gonna end the streak again.
Spalding barfing.
Yeah, no. I don't. You know what? I don't deserve to be this kind of.
Yeah.
flippant.
See, maybe you were right, Mike.
Well, it's okay to be interested in the history of it. You know, they had those Time Life books.
No,
but
I'm going for the funny.
Right.
I'm going for the funny, and you know what? I don't deserve to be funny. I don't deserve to enjoy comedy.
We should have laughed harder.
There's nothing comedic about this. It's a horrible time in our history, and I'm looking up, this,
But listen, we're watching a movie with humorous Nazis in it.
Yes, there's
laugh.
not going to be yeah.
We're
going to be okay.
Let's get to this next. Yeah, I think it's going to get okay. All right, I'm going to be all right. I'm turning out of the skid. I went a little too far.
You're okay. You've done nothing wrong.
Only one Irishman down here. Only one Irishman.
Right.
Drinks on the house.
The house.
Give us a drink. Give us a drink. Give us a drink.
All right, before we go, let's thank our
down there a drink. Only one Irishman here. Only one Irishman. Hey, salute.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the morning to you.
With your fucking shine box.
All right, we're quoting entire movies. Now it's time to go. But first, we're going to thank our buddies who are supporting us over at Patreon, patreon.com/movieholepodcast. Give us a drink. Give a drink to people like Mark Mavora and Captain America and Pork Snorterhouse and May Flores and Snow Porterhouse and Mac Carson and Scott Bishop. They are the best people we know of.
Thanks, guys.
And they're awesome. And we appreciate it.
Get those Irish hoodlums on Patreon. Get them a drink too.
Yeah,
that should be the name of the.
Don't shine shoes anymore.
Maybe you've been away.
I don't know if you heard. They didn't go. Nobody go up there and tell you.
Yeah.
No more shines.
I'm busting your balls a little bit.
You wait for a long time. Nobody went up there and told you.
That's gonna be if I was. That's gonna be my online name. Like if I'm on Patreon, you're gonna call me out one day, and I'd like to thank No More Shines. That's me.
No more shines.
No more shines.
No more shines.
No more shines.
Yeah. And no more shines.
Oh, you know what I just found out? One more little tidbit about this minute. I have a list here of all the changes in the extended edition, which we were actually watching. One line of dialogue for Henry Gibson is restored for the Illinois Nazi scene at the bridge with regards to the swastika, the sacred and ancient symbol of your race from the beginning of time. That's an added line from the normal beloved version,
or an unremoved line. So in
the director's cut, it's gone.
Or theatrical, theatrical.
The original theatrical release. It is not there. Yes,
right,
correct.
What?
Yes,
because they looked at it and they went, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, beginning of time. There had to be somebody there to make the symbol. You're being silly.
Yeah. Who wrote this?
All right. Speaking of silly, we're all going to go to bed.
Henry
now.
Gibson, just don't ad lib. Go ahead and just read the script, please. Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. Just read what's on the card. You see what's on the card?
Right.
All right. I'll read what's on the card. Yeah, Henry, just please read what's on the card. Yeah. Okay, I'll give it a shot, but I don't think it makes any sense. Henry, fucking read what's on the card. I'm going to read what's on the card right now. All right. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Henry. Thank you.
And then one of the cards said, "What are you going to do about it?" on it. And then he had the next card says Whitey. So he goes, "What are you going to do about it?" And then he does the hand motion. Next card. Whitey.
That's why. That's the case.
Yeah, right.
That's the first card. The first card says the Jew.
The Jew.
Card.
Yeah, it's like that Bob Dylan video.
The blacks. Yeah. The guy's like, he's just sitting there giving him the "let's go" sign. Like, come on. The Jew is using
the
black as muscle against you.
He did the Marlon Brando thing of having cue cards all over the place. So as he's pacing back and forth, he's getting the next line.
That's
the Jew. He turns around. Is using
black.
As muscle. Against you.
Oh, that's terrific.
What are you going to do about
wait
it?
to see how this
Whitey? Just sit there? No. You're going to join us. Peace.
All right, everybody.
Join
us. Yeah. Join us next time. I was getting yelled at for not ending the show fast enough, and I'm trying to end the show, and you guys are just blathering. But it's fine. So just keep doing it. Keep blathering. Don't you change it. Drinks around the house. Everybody, drinks around the house. My head is going to be on a pillow very soon. We wish you the best of weeks, and we hope to see you again next time here on the Blues Brothers Minute.
Hey, you scratched my ankle!
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. Please find us online at bluesbrothersminute.com. That's Blues, B-R-O-S Minute. And then find us on Facebook at Blues Brothers Minute, same spelling, and at Twitter at Blues Bros Min. And if you want to support the show and get some fun stuff like early access to shows and postcards from the three of us, go to www.patreon.com/ditchdiggers. You'll be glad you did. And if you love this show, you will not hate the Caddyshack Minute, which you can find in the podcatcher of your choice, or you can head over to caddyshackminute.com. See you next time.